Let's get back into it, though. Whoa. Okay, so I know of Maya. What kind of voice should I give her, though? Hmm. I mean, like, she's like peppy weird girl, right? Like she's silly.
Hello, this is Maya.
Hey, Maya, it's me.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while.
Oh, I already finished case 1, Jelly. I'm just that good. Also, welcome in, welcome in. I've been live for an hour. She's silly like a good teen. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been?
Well, lonely, and it's your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place.
That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask.
I know. You want me to hold evidence for you?
Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here.
I gotcha. So, what is it this time?
It's a clock.
A clock.
Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys.
Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis.
Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now.
Huh? It's not working? That's lame.
I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside it instead.
Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes.
What? Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 to pick it up? I'll be in the... I'll be in the pre-trial meeting until then.
Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good.
Like,
burgers. I could really go for a good burger.
okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Me when I spot localization instantly.
Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon.
Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. And surely nothing ominous will happen to me. Conversation recorded, September 5th, 9:27 a.m. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Faye & Co. Law Offices. Oh, Nigel has hopped up on my lap. What a delightful little boy. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the Thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? You are not cogniferous of my background? Cogniferous? Is that how you pronounce that? Big word for Elmo, damn. I thought you meant the K&D character instead of the cat. Well, he is named after my first son. Alright, gonna be heading to bed. Just want to say hi. It's Paper Products and Model. Hell yeah! I'm excited to see the model in action. You have a good night, Jelly? It's not a real world, so there's no real pronunciation? Don't worry. Okay, good, because I was about to be like, I was about to feel a little stupid, perhaps. Cogniferous? Someone pretending to be smart, I see. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Oh, my dear Miss Faye, I'm so very sorry. But I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Oh boy. Red, white, blue. America. I love the US of A. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Faye & Co. Law Offices. Oh, I'm late. Oh, that's strange. Guess the chief left without me. The villain of the story is such an American. I mean, America is the way it is right now. That's all I have to say about villainy. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. I'm fucking moving. That smell! Blood! Sis! Someone's there. Chief? Chief? Chief! Oh, you're like Mia, this is the last time we ever see her? I see, I see. I did know Mia died. That is something I remembered. I don't think I remember any other victim outside of this, though. This is it. This is like the most of my attorney knowledge up until we get where I dropped off the first time around. Who are you? Oh, she's gone. The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. No, I'll stay silent. I don't want to be disrespectful. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Oh, welcome first time chat, Yasuhira. It is indeed Lurfin time. This is a body bag time to show. It's okay. She just died. You're right at the beginning. Don't worry. I mean, we completed the tutorial case, but it's okay. It's okay. It's Lurfin time. Ignore the dead woman with bountiful breasts. Alright. She was finally cold. Chief. What are these boobs so true? Listen. It's just a shame I couldn't have gotten to know her better. That's all I gotta say. Alright, let's do a little examining. Ooh. Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be remnants of a glass light stand. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic this became the murder weapon. Again. There's a large building right across from the office. Gatewater Hotel, a nice luxurious place. Whoa! Whoa! Schmovin'. All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case recordings and recent rulings. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines, but all she used his PC for was email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. Right! I better call the police! Hmm? That's funny. A few of the screws in the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please, come quick! Who is that? What was that? Somebody screaming from outside the window? Oh, a witness. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Uh-oh. Banco ledger book. Everything was written in the chief's ultra neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. You know, this really is like, well, once we get to the cases that I'm completely unfamiliar with, where they're actually hiding the person who did it, this is going to be a test of my skill as an Umineko analysis, or fuck, what's the word? Analytic? Commentator? Podcaster? Analyzer? There we go, analyzer. Can I solve murder mysteries? Do I have the brain? Woman introduced after tutorial case, only know how to call police, be dead body, other joke for real, for real? Yeah, for extraordinaire, that's a perfect description of me, yeah. The chief's chair. Simple, functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in, too. I mean, it's still the time to be thinking about, like, how good it feels to sit in a chair. I guess body time. Chief, it's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here... She was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been... the thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. Alright. Back at it again with the fucking thinker, I guess. Let's hope you're better at solving murder mysteries than you are at figuring out what you do. Damn. No, I'm really good. I'm really good. I mean, I probably could have solved Umineko if I didn't get spoiled on it. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of glass, of the glass light stand. Fuck, I can't read. Must be pieces of the glass light stand laying broken in the back of the room. Glass shards added to the court record. Nice. Nothing else seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Leon! A word is written in blood on the scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. Receipt added. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police. And find out what that girl was doing here. Alright. Do I... There we go. The phone receiver is missing a few screws. I better not use it. Okay. Okay, yeah, we'll move back out into the main office. That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right here on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya? Maya Fey? Maya Fey? Maya. So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? I never thought there'd be use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Yeah. Well, I want to talk with her first. What happened? She seems to be in shock. I want to serve her, but I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened? I came in, the room was dark, and Sis! So she was already dead. You and the chief. So, you're the chief's... sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting? This late at night? Yes. She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes. It was that clock. It was the thinker. Ooh. Well, let's show her the receipt first. Before Mia died, she wrote this message with her own blood. She wrote on the back of this receipt. That's my name! Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would Sis write my name? Oh, now I've done it. Wee woo, wee woo. Uh-oh. They call him the thinker, but no one talks about the yapper. That's me. I'm the yapper. The police! It sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Oh, it's this guy. I know Gumshoe. Alright, fuck. What voice to give Gumshoe? Should I go something more gruff or something a little more dopey? Let's see chat opinion. Both is good, gruff and dopey. I can give him the voice of my stupid jock D&D character, my little barbarian tabaxi. Columbo as an intern. I don't know what Columbo's voice sounds like off the top of my head. Scruffy, I guess. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. It must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, Kay? Great. Just great. Maya. Wait, she wouldn't have... Nah. Whoa! Excuse me! Does word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What?! The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not- Case closed! You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am! What? Damn. Fucked up. Leon! It's just that easy. Case closed like Detective Conan? I need to watch Detective Conan. Everyone give me a second to go grab my Mickey D's from outside my door. It's all chilly and rainy outside. I got myself some chicken nugget. My cat triggering the PNG. Yeah. Hang on. Adjusting my setup. Food adjustments incredibly important. Then again, this game does involve a lot of talking. So, will I have the capability to eat? I guess we'll find out. Let's see. Unfortunate to like pause on something with no music. the deathly silence as I put my straw in my Coca-Cola. We all know my auto mod is strange, Sisyphus. Alright. Thank you for the hydrate, Tyler. And a 5-stream streak from Tiff. Hell yeah. Alright. I always overload on getting ketchup whenever I get McDonald's. to the fact where I have so much McDonald's ketchup in my home that I probably don't need to ask for ketchup. Alright. Once I have my shit set up, we'll be good to go. $500 ketchup? That's me. I hoard ketchup like no one's fucking business. I wonder if I still have pictures from back when it was really, really bad. I used to have so much ketchup that, like, if you ever needed ketchup, I had it in my fucking purse, dude. Like, I would have, like, at least 5 packets of ketchup on my person at all times. There's ketchup in my car. There's ketchup in my home. I no longer keep ketchup in my purse, but I could. I have enough. I just have neglected to put it in there. Because, I don't know. I guess I used all the ketchup in my purse and I never replenished it. Which proves that it was useful. Missed chance to hand out ketchup while at cons become a mythical figure. Wait a minute, you're on to something? Hang on. Next time I go to Anime Expo, fuck. But what character should I cosplay who would pass out ketchup of all things? Because like right now, my most intact cosplays are Mikuru Asahina from the Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya, and the trickster version of Jane Crocker from Homestuck. Neither of which seem very ketchup oriented. I mean, I've handed out, like, sweets and stuff as Trickster Jane. Any character that gets some kind of injury? Ooh. True. I would have to, like, have, like, an injured cosplay. I see. Maybe I could do, like, a Chainsaw Man character? Ooh. Okay. No, that's not in character, though. I was about to say, like, oh, like Power is the blood fiend or devil in Chainsaw Man. So like what if I like took my ketchup packets and I just like wrote like blood on the back cuz the back is like completely blank. But Power wouldn't give that shit away. Not that I LARP in cosplay or anything, but I feel like it, you know. I mean, maybe. I'll think about it. I'll think. Sans, you are right about Sans, but do I want to subject myself to being Sans Undertale? Do I really want to do that? Or even worse, Sans Deltarune? Yeah, Power would steal the ketchup for sure. She would hoard it, like me. Like so, in a sense, it would be accurate to myself. You ready to prank congoers, moms? Sans Deltarune, it sounds Sans Undertale could be okay. Sans Deltarune, I don't know. Yeah, Sans Deltarune has a poor track record. Let's put it simply. Hmm. I don't know, man. I feel like I don't have the shape for Sans Deltarune anymore either. I lost like fucking 40 pounds. So I'm much slimmer than I used to be. You know very little about Sans Deltarune because you don't know. Well, let's just say he got into a controversy recently. People were trying to cancel him. All right, gonna cross my legs up on my chair because I'm queer and autistic and I can't sit normal. Is it because he fucked their moms? Yes. Yes, it is. And you're gonna have to play Deltarune to find out whether or not I'm being honest about that. Alright. Someone allow hashtag momfuckers through? That's an important phrase. Needs to be immortalized in Twitch chat. Alright. I am set up now. I have my food at the ready. I have the top half of my nugget container filled with ketchup, as it should be. So I can dip as needed. Let's get back to it then. Mia's younger sister Maya was arrested on the spot. I was taking him for questioning and I didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6, 9:07 a.m. in detention center visitor's room. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal.
Oh, it's you, the lawyer.
Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired.
Are you going to be my attorney?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about it. Yeah, talk to you about. It's up to you, of course I will. Sorry, Nausea. I feel like she's sopping wet empathetic right now. She needs someone who's like, you know, ready to go. So of course I will. First things first, I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up!
Really?
Whoa, did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. Fuck, it's over. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it? Bro, her sister just died.
No.
No one could. Who would believe me?
Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it.
Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought.
It's okay. I understand. And I've also heard about you.
Heard? Heard what about me?
I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day.
Today was my junior partner's first time in court.
Wow, really? How'd that go?
It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on the edge. Fuck. I can't read. It's over. Honestly, I was on the edge the whole time. It's been a while.
So he crashed and burned?
He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience.
Huh. Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get in trouble now.
I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. What the fuck did she mean by that? Oh. Hang on. Adjusting because of Cat. Cat has returned onto my lap.
That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you.
No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia.
I know.
Alright. Let's chit-chat. There's something I've been wanting to ask you.
Yes?
What's with that outfit?
Oh, this? This is what all the acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say.
Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do?
Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium,
Nothing strange.
in training.
A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder?
Yes. Let's see, that morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
Evidence.
Yes, a clock shaped like the Thinker.
The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case?
Right. She said something about that. Oh, I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice?
Her own voice?
Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone.
You recorded it.
Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things.
Alright, let's hear it. So you say you have a conversation with your sister on the cell phone? Let's hear it.
Right! Oh, I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry.
Oh, right. Of course.
Next time I see Detective Gumshoe...
Oh, next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it.
I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay?
Sure, thanks. Alright, beautiful. Spirit mediums. So you're an acolyte. Medium in training.
That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world.
Wait a second. You said the Fae family? So, Mia was into this stuff too?
Of course! She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class, too.
I had no idea. Wait.
What?
So, you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that?
Yes. In training.
Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We could just ask her who killed her.
I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level.
I thought that would be too easy. Huh? Is something the matter?
I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said that if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me?
Yeah, I'll ask. Sure, why not? I'll go ask.
Thank you so much! I have no one else to turn to.
Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry. Leave it to me.
Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10 o'clock.
What? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
What if this guy refuses?
They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me.
When will that happen?
They're giving me until 4 this afternoon.
And visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry. Right. I'll be back. Day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard.
No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it.
Let's see.
Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister.
Okay. So it just didn't, mark the check? Oh, so then, when did you arrive at the office?
Right around 9 o'clock. Lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister.
Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Okay. Is there anything I should present to her? I wanted to ask you about the murder weapon.
Poor sis.
Better not ask her about this now. Okay. I wanted to see if she had any comment on the, you know, the evidence. Maybe you could tell me about the stuff hidden inside of it. Alright, let's go to Grossberg. Grossberg Law Offices. I don't know if I would put my faith in a lawyer named Grossberg. Jesus. I'm all tongue-tied today. What's up with that? Hold on. I'm munching. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. Must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. See. Many have been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil pan is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. I hate oil paint. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. I see. Someone pretending to be smart. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here got money to burn. Okay. I think that's a thorough examination. I guess I go back to Bango? You have to fill with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! Oh, it's Gumshoe.
This is a crime scene, pal! No trespassing! Sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you?
No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry?
I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right?
Funny thing to me about Grossberg is, like, I'm German, so I know that's not how you say it, and that's not how you say it in English. However, Grossberg is the exception to this. To me, his name is actually pronounced like that. I'm curious, how is it meant to be pronounced? I won't be pronouncing it the right way, but I would like to know for future reference if I ever run into another one. Hold on 1 second. My leg is falling asleep. Nigel, please have mercy on my soul. Alright, there we go. In English, should be more like Ross? I see. Yeah, I would probably have to hear it be said, but I'm too lazy to be looking stuff up right now. And also too busy solving crime. I say as I scour my table for something. Hang on. Streamer lies. Streamer is actually incredibly distracted. Don't worry about this. The plastic sound, it's nothing. It's nothing. ASMR. There we go. Okay. We're good. We're chilling. I also ordered a sundae to help soothe my throat as I do Mr. Gumshoe's voice here.
That Butts guy, he was a killer, and you're no killer, right?
He was proven innocent. Right. And you were Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe?
Right, at your service. So hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. Don't go calling me Dick.
Hey, Dick, get over here.
Yes, sir. I'll be right there. You're a lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick.
Whew, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Alright, Dick, give me the goods. About Miss Faye, did you do an autopsy?
You want to know the results, eh? Now don't you look at me like that, pal! It's no use! She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright, you can see the report, but that's all!
About Maya.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win.
Why would you say that?
The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution.
Edgeworth.
I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all.
His name. Prosecutor Edgeworth.
That's right, pal, Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you?
Of course I do. He's Lurfbait. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict.
Aw, don't talk about him that way! You make him sound barely human! Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case.
So, Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back-alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Ooh. Can I ask him about any of this stuff? Oh, right, the phone. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone?
Oh, that? I have that.
Do you think you could give it back?
Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer.
Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him not so straight. Okay, I can't be straight with this guy. I better be gay instead. But what should I tell him?
Something the matter?
Oh, no, that carrying strap on the cell phone.
This? It says, the Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. The Steel Samurai? That action hero on TV.
Yeah, you see, that strap is a collector's item. She was worried it might get lost if it went down to the precinct.
That's what she said?
Yes?
Okay, pal. I wrote down all the numbers she called anyway. Here you go.
Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. My cell phone was received from Detective Gumshoe. Let's fucking go! I'm a genius! Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. Don't mind if I do. Alright, yeah, and then this is what we had at the beginning, so we're all good. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to.
You all done, pal?
Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now.
Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to the I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you'd better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal.
Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness?
Yeah, Miss April May. Oh, I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her.
Well, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? So you've sent her home already, then?
You're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial.
So, she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information.
You got that right, pal.
Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Oh yeah, baby. That feels like everything. Yeah. April, May, what about June, July? You know, you make a good point. Alright.
Well, hello there, handsome.
Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Teehee.
Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder.
Gee, this is like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me freshen up so I can look the part of a beautiful eyewitness.
I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. It's gonna be you, buddy. Let's check the extremely obvious thing first. There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look.
Hey! Hey! What are you doing? No touching! Oh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you?
Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside that drawer. What you witnessed. Do you think you can tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident.
Oh, observe incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary.
Better not encourage her. You know that happened the other day, the bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please?
Let me see, well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll have to come to the court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh boy. Could you... Just who exactly are you?
Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
No! Tay, I'm just doing my job here.
You know you're cute when you blush.
Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do?
Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Lurf and Maki- shut the fuck up! Shut up! Leave me alone! I did, recently get to rewatch the Reze arc movie. God, is it good. God, is it good. I miss Makima every day. I should pick up Chainsaw Man again. It's a very good movie. Need to watch it again, but you don't want to cry? That's so real of you. It got me tearing up good. Even on a second viewing, I was like, oh my god. I was getting choked up. It's peak, dare I say. It's contending for one of my favorite anime movies. I think it's definitely top 5. Maybe top 3 even. It's just awesome. It's really good. Disappearance keeps the #1 spot though. I fucking love Disappearance. It might be recency bias, which is why I'm not so keen to like lock it in. But I think it's decently up there. I think Disappearance is better by a mile, just in terms of like everything Disappearance does. Just with its characters, with the pacing, the music, just everything. Disappearance is just an immaculately structured film, and it's gorgeous to boot. Whereas Chainsaw Man is also very, very well constructed. I feel like I have a little bit less attachment to most of the Chainsaw Man cast than I do Haruhi, because I have Haruhi autism, but I don't have Chainsaw Man autism. So that also brings the Disappearance bias way, way up. But I think it's a really solid film. Very technically impressive as well. I've never seen Cowboy Bebop. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you?
Oh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives, like on television.
Oh no, not me. I'm just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage? Miss May doesn't like Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers.
Oh boy. She's pretty rude. I don't appreciate her attitude. She's mean to me for no reason. Could I present her with anything? What about this?
Excuse me, but I'm a witness, police witness, you understand? How could I possibly give you any information in good conscience, Me, the witness? It's just like in the movies.
Okay. Okay. Oh, fuck. A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must have been staying with her. Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fae and Colossus building, of course. What I really like about this is, I'm assuming April May is still in the room, but we don't have, like, the internal, like, dialogue color, like no parentheses, no blue coloring, so I like to think Phoenix is just narrating all of this out loud while she's standing there. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. It can be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though.
Not only do I have a sneaky lawyer in my room, but he's fucking crazy.
The flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. You don't even know about roses, buddy? What's inside, I wonder? Maybe later. Alright. I think... Oh. Simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Alright. Is there anything happening back here now? Still out. Oh, shit, he's back. Ahem. If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard.
Aha! So you're the one they say has been looking for me?
Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined.
That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now?
Yes. Well, yes.
And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed.
Not busy? And how come no one can get in touch with you?
Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it.
Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey.
Ah, yes. Maya Fey. Go on.
Why the strange reaction? He knows something.
Acha-cha! I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible.
Wait a second. How do you know the trial was tomorrow?
Anyway. I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion.
What's going on? You refused me before even I got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you won't take this case.
Well, you see, I'm busy, you see.
But the client is Maya Fey's sister. Or Mia Fey, my bad. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands.
Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye.
Reap? Fine. I don't have the time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere.
Think not.
Huh? Did you say something?
I think not, I said.
What do you mean?
I'm terribly, terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that no lawyer with the salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy.
Why?
I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I've nothing more to discuss with you.
What's going on here? How did you know Mia Fey?
She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see.
A mission?
You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion, never looked back, that one.
That's quite a painting.
Aha, you noticed! It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you.
I wasn't interested.
It's not for sale.
I'm not buying! Jeez. Alright. Probably get back to Maya now, let her know that, I will be her lawyer and she has, there's nothing she can do about it. Oh yeah.
Oh, you're back! Did you find the lawyer?
Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. Phoenix, why are you lying?
What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then.
No, baby girl, let me be your lawyer. What about your family?
I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is.
Don't know? She could still be alive.
The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life.
Ruined?
After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced that she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain.
So, you live by yourself?
Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers.
I feel bad for her. All by herself up on that mountain. So, who is this man who ruined your mother?
About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate.
Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they?
The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim.
Wow. So, what happened?
The case was solved, we thought.
You thought?
The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course, but a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became a laughingstock of the nation.
I see.
White.
Excuse me? White?
That was his name. My sister told me.
White.
Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess.
4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? Fuck no, I'm defending this girl. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not.
Why?
Why? Well, I can't abandon you. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know. I've been there. A long time ago. Oh, is this the secret about Larry? Ooh. Why did he become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me.
That's so kind of you.
Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here.
Right! Thank you!
Phew. She smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right?
Yes! And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay?
It's a deal. So, what next? Something has been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look in the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Let's see if she's still in the hotel. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me? You are...
Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir.
Oh, right.
I've just come up to deliver room service, sir.
Do you know where Miss May might be?
I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please stay as long as you like. Enjoy.
Yeah. Wait, no, Day! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, that's my chance to snoop around a bit.
Oh, I almost forgot.
You came back quick.
Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there's a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Core phoned.
Oh, right. Sure. Mr. White. Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name?
No way. It's the same White.
Oh, could it be a coincidence? Let's go. There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap. What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Oh yeah, baby. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it! Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean... You know what I mean.
Oh, bellboy, still there?
Oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court.
Let's go!
To be continued. Alright. I'm saving up to this point, and I'm gonna take a quick break because this game does not give me a time to eat, so I'm just gonna inhale my food real quick. Be right back. we're back in. I'm fed. Alright. Gotta click on the game. Holy shit, it's Edgeworth. He's here.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey.
Oh, fuck. Oh, there's so much writing on this. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, fuck. What do I want to do? I mean, I had an idea, but, like, I don't know. Do I have the power? Hang on. So much is writing on this. I gotta, like, mute myself and test. Hang on. Okay, wait, fuck. The pressure is on. Alright. Alright. Whew. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or I'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin, then. If we may call your first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution— oh, fuck. If we may call your first witness. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Thank you. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court.
Sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm a detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here.
And the cause of death?
Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence.
They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record. Now, detective.
Yes, sir.
You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Please testify to the court about this hard evidence.
Alright.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. My bad, I almost misgendered you, Phoenix. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder.
The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try.
Something the matter?
No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Alright, let's go. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. Yeah? Who did you say got a call from?
Hey, pal, don't play dumb, you know who. The call was from the customer at the Gatewater Hotel, right across from the crime scene.
Okay, I pressed. Not sure it did much, though. Right, please continue. There are 2 people there already. Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime?
Right. I'd say it was about 3 minutes.
That's pretty fast.
Our motto this month is quick response. That's how I got there before the killer got away.
Indeed.
So, tell us who the 2 people you found at the scene were.
Yes, sir.
The defendant, non-evading lawyer, Phoenix Wright. I mean, you gotta press on every little thing, right?
Are you absolutely sure it was us?
Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With our funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you 2 stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene.
Well, he does have a point about her. She is pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points to press with a little more care. I immediately arrested her by Why's that? What's your reason?
Why, we had a witness account describing her.
Yeah? Hold on just 1 second.
Yeah?
If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct?
Huh? Did I say that? Me?
I heard you say it.
You did say it. You said it.
Exactly what about this suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence?
What? Yeah, Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't Pink, pal. Well, I guess she is Pink.
That's enough. Detective Gumshoe, do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages.
Yes! Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor.
Very well, detective. Let's hear your testimony again.
After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that was the blood. Lab test results showed the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How do you like that? That's my hard evidence.
Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, detective.
Your Honor?
Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time?
I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir.
Try to be more careful.
Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Alright, let's see here. Securing the suspect, examine the scene of the crime. Yep. Got a memo. Right. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Victims. Blood found on the victim's finger before she died. However, comma, if I'm not mistaken, the death was instantaneous.
Objection!
Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. Say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying?
What? This isn't one of your lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have?
You have it backwards, Detective.
Backwards?
The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately.
But...
No butting your way out of this one, Detective.
Order! Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down.
Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report?
When?
That's the day of the murder.
I'm pretty sure it was the day of the murder. You're wrong there, pal. We didn't write an autopsy report till the day after. Fuck!
Alright. The prosecution's point being... that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor.
What?
A second autopsy report was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. Fuck, I can't speak. A second autopsy report has hit the... I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all.
I see.
Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? Fuck. Oh, man. Well, do I want to be combative or do I want to be self-deprecating? That's the problem. I probably shouldn't say I'm a sham in court. That'll look poorly on me. All of these are true, to be fair. You know, you make a good point. You make a good point. Blame Gumshoe? True. Detective's a sham. He gave me an outdated autopsy report. What the fuck? Detective Gumshoe, you're a sham. How could you give me a faulty report?
Huh? I thought...
Detective Gumshoe. I'm disappointed in you, handing him the wrong report like that.
I'm sorry, sir.
You are at fault, Detective. This isn't going to look good in your evaluation next month.
What? What? Oh.
Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
Understood. The court accepts the evidence.
His poor salary. Alright. May have lived for a few minutes after being hit. The bullshittery at play is immense. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes.
Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes.
Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand.
Exactly what part of her is innocent? Or big ol' biddies, that's what. Witness, your name, please.
April May, at your service. Wink.
Not the tit balance animation, that's crazy.
Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. He's already captured the heart of every man in his courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was, like, in my hotel room, teehee. I checked right in after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from Faye & Co. law offices.
That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was a mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. And then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy link.
Well, Your Honor, I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any.
Wait, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright?
What about my cross-examination?
I thought the witness's testimony right now was quite firm, didn't you?
I love the idea that she out loud says wink. Well, she's not allowed to actually wink, so she has to say it out loud so people know that she wants to. You don't like hearing it? Is it too grating? Should I tone it down? But her animation winks, that's true. Maybe for the people who can't see her face, you know?
Mr. Wright, I understand you are Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. A cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies.
Hey! How dare you!
Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. He has to have some weaknesses.
Very well, you may begin your cross-examination.
Alright. It's like 9 at night, looked out the window. Okay. Saw the woman being attacked. Acting as a mousy girl. Someone, like, dodged to one side and ran away. If she dodged to one side and ran away, then wouldn't she go out of view? She dodged? Dodged what?
Well, the attack.
Please continue your testimony. Okay.
That girl, she caught up to her and she hit her.
That's it. Nothing really jumps out as a contradiction. There's gotta be something in there somewhere. Maybe I better just press her on the facts a bit. Okay, let's see. Right. How did you know it was my client?
Huh? Well, gee. First of all, she had a girl's physique. And secondly, she was small. Who else could it be but her?
She has a point. But I question you because it wasn't her. Hold on a minute! That testimony stinks!
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that. You're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant?
Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yes, what's the meaning? Someone tell me, because I'm clueless. About this, I mean.
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus.
But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
Wow, what are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all of the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Wink.
Your testimony, again, if you would.
Damn, I almost had her.
I did see everything, I did! The victim, the woman, she dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did! And that clock, that kind of statuey clock, the thinker, I think? Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you, teehee?
I see. I only wish you'd been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination.
How did you know it was a clock? You can't see that. You got fucking binoculars? You look into the window with a fucking telescope? A clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. Assuming it was our own words. Maybe I need to present the clock. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Naughty Mr. Lawyer.
You just said that this statue, the thinker, was a clock. There's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder.
Order! Order!
Miss May, can you explain how you knew this was a clock? The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns.
Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
But questions are all I have, Your Honor. As you may recall, I caught murderers with these questions before. Once. Well, only once.
Objection sustained.
Fuck, right, well, where did that come from?
Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness.
Whew, that was close. If he had stopped me there, the trial would have been over.
Huh? What? So, what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's... because I heard it. Yes, I heard it say the time.
So, you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co.?
No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. Hee.
The law offices of Fay & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
No, Your Honor. Can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... Right, oh shit, yeah, it was filled with papers. The shit inside was taken out. It couldn't have run.
Your Honor, members of the court. It is inconceivable the clock in question rang. It's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly? Just take a look right now. Whoa! See anything interesting, Your Honor? It says that the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. Be honest, Edgeworth, there's no way anyone could hear a clock when they're not in the room, let alone across the street. No, literally, like, I'm sorry, are the buildings flush against each other? What do you fucking mean that she heard the clock? How loud is this clock? Like, Larry, how loud did you make those speakers if it's feasible that someone could have heard it from across the fucking street? Like this shit's like Big Ben level loud. Whole fucking neighborhood could hear what time it is. We would genuinely have to get noise complaints all the time. Yeah, exactly. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It's as you can see, the clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May? Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is... Let's see. Okay, it's just making me go through it. For a second I thought that I had to, Right, wide percent. Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone.
Oh, you have a girly phone.
Oh, wait, wait. This isn't my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order, order. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation.
So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then?
If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now.
Huh? It's not working? That's lame.
I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think it makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock? A clock, fuck. Oh, that's some verbal fuckage right there.
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw the clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright?
Yeah, because my good friend Larry Butts made this. The witness claimed she'd seen it before, but this directly contradicts the piece of evidence already submitted to this court.
Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before.
It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible! Literally everything is everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh? Excuse is not on sale today? Get her ass!
Oh.
Oh? Yo, what, the tip? Jesus.
What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock it doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law. The witness will remain calm.
Oh. Silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Tee-hee, wink.
Scary. Kawaii.
Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior?
Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth in the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock.
She heard?
That is correct, Your Honor. There's no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof.
Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock.
Let's see, the wiretap. Have a look at this.
That?
I found it in Miss May's room.
Mr. Wright, explain to the court what this is.
Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Faye's phone, were you not?
Oh.
Your Honor, this is irrelevant.
I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof is that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... right here, right? I present the defendant's cell phone.
Yes, we've seen that.
Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and his victim.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while.
Well, actually, there's something I wanted you to hold on to for me.
Again? What's it this time?
It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you use a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Objection!
Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face! Does she seem amused to you? The defendant demands an answer.
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May!
Shut up, all of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer!
She hates lawyers. This is crazy.
It's no fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it?
That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippy-tapping, irrelevant?
She's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant.
Well, the court does not condone the defensive tone of voice. He does have a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone?
I'd like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil, evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
Damn, she's good.
Well, you're not the first man who's thought that. And of course, I can, and will.
Can't be serious. No way.
Way, I say way. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night? Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts, and then you have regular cold coffee.
Iced coffee?
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Wink.
Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time. The witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder.
So, where does that leave us?
It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No, they're just going to let her walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow.
Well, does the defense have anything to say?
Well, come on, think of something. Now we have to keep her here. Right. On with the cross-examination. What exactly do you have left to examine, Mr. Wright? Miss April May has admitted to the wiretap, yes, but that bears no relevance to the case at hand. Murder. There was no way you could prove any connection. Oh, think this can't be the end, but I'm out of evidence.
Then I believe the cross-examination is over. Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have any other witnesses to call?
None, Your Honor. She's the last. What? But that means... Maya's guilty?
Oh, wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright?
The defense would like to call the bellboy after all. Damn it. As I thought. May I remind you, dear Mr. Wright, should you question the bellboy, and Miss April May's alibi prove to be solid, then by default your client, Miss Maya Fey, will be pronounced guilty. Are you prepared to accept my condition? Edgeworth. He's got me backed into a corner, but I don't see any other way to take this. I accept. Phoenix sees a brain blast moment like Jimmy Neutron, true.
Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand.
I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy.
Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service.
Geez, that looks rather heavy. So, without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony.
Very good, sir. I am the head bellboy at the Fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination, but if she was busy getting iced coffee at 9, then how did she witness the murder? Right, I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, mine will be finished. Okay. Let's see. I want to press on the 9. Precisely 9 o'clock then?
Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 p.m.
How can you be so sure?
Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, tee-hee, I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir.
Why would she be so particular about the time? I love coffee. Maybe I have to press this bit? 9 o'clock on the dot, you say?
Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir.
9 o'clock. The time of the murder. Okay. Unless there's something I can present in that case? No. So what else? Oh, maybe delivered it to the guest herself, which means that she personally had to come out and get it? Are you sure it was Miss April May herself?
Absolutely, sir.
Absolutely?
Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine.
How come you're so very certain?
Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with, an embarrasser, sir.
Embrasser? Embrasser. My bad. Is that French for embrace? It would bold of the text to assume that I can pronounce any French word.
It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek.
Why would she have done that?
I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never, ever forget, sir.
Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it?
Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here.
It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. Can't let this happen, can I? But, nah, I can't, because then mine is guilty. Oh, wait! Wait. Sorry, I thought I could grab a bite of ice cream. Yes? Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question.
Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough.
Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question, that's all.
Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Oh man, check-in seems irrelevant, so it's gotta be either room service or bed making. The bed was very made. Tell me again about room service.
Again, sir? At exactly 9, I delivered room service to Miss May in room 303. The guest had requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall.
I see. $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive?
Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know. And we don't skimp on the ice, sir.
Like ice cost something? So he's saying they just fill it up with ice so you have barely any coffee in it. And they charge $18, I see. Well, I guess for 2, so it would be $9 each. Highway robbery. Yeah, ice is so expensive. You know, like it's a labor thing. You have to put the ice in the ice maker. You have to put the water in there. You have to put it in the freezer. You know how long it takes for it to freeze? It takes a while. It's not like most refrigerators have ice makers in their freezers. No. I don't know most actually, but many of them do. It is California. This is true. Water is a scarcity here. What did he say? What did you say?
Oh, rather quite.
Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room?
I object. That was objectionable.
Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question.
Yes, I see.
Why did you not mention this in your testimony?
Well, sir, you, didn't ask.
Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention.
Yes, quite. Indeed. It was the, good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir.
Oh, sneaky, sneaky Edgeworth. You fool. I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct?
Yes, sir.
Then, when you brought the room service, you didn't see that man in the room?
That's right, sir.
Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold it impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright, is this other person? Simple. It was... The man with Miss May, obviously. The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder.
My, what a convenient little setup.
But it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Ugh. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous.
Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood?
Yes,
Your Honor. That is all for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. Let's fucking go! October 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Throughout this first case, I think that, had I been more familiar with Ace Attorney, I certainly would have done my Edgeworth roleplay in Blood on the Clock Tower far differently. He gets hit harder by, being, taken down a peg, than I, initially remembered.
Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there.
Really?
I think I might be your newest fan.
Oh, I was just doing my job, you know?
Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips. It sent shivers up my spine.
If you say so.
So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now?
Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see.
But I got a great lead in today's trial.
A lead?
That man with Miss May, he's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway?
I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed.
Yes, sir!
I'm gonna find out more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
Sis...
Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise.
I'm counting on you.
What if Edgeworth had a ponytail? I don't know if he could pull it. I don't know.
I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. Been dodged an attack and ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. I don't know how much good this will do me. At all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center. It's up to me to set her free.
Alright.
Let's save it up.
We're making good progress, I think. Zoom in.
Alright. Let's keep it up. Think he'd rock a short ponytail? I could see it. I was thinking something long and flowing, and I don't feel like that fits him.
Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not, you stinky lawyer. I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May.
No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask.
Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Have you done enough questioning, you spiky head?
Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard.
So, what is it you wish to ask of me then,
For starters, how do you get to be so totally whacked? That man. About that man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on.
No way, Jose.
Maybe I had something to get her to talk. Okay, noted. Why'd you place a wiretap on Mia's phone?
Oh, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal.
Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May.
Oh, and I suppose you just learned that in lawyer school,
When she gets angry if I always lower the pitch of the voice I gave her because I thought it was funny. Yeah. I think it's funny that she gets the ugly face, but she still has the cutesy voice.
Creep.
This woman is impossible to talk to. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person.
Oh, that does it! Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer!
Bottom? I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? Phoenix saying bottom, me when my chat makes a joke at my expense. Let's see. Do I have anything I can poke her with? I need to get something that'll get her to talk, which I might find at her hotel room. Oh, good night, Tyler. Thanks for sticking around for as long as you did. Oh, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewaters rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for this room, of course. It'll be great for business, sir. Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with a murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. About Miss May. About Miss May. Oh, her. Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. The man with May. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. Here we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. Photo, Okay, so we'll probably have to find a photo. Obviously. Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as Gatewater. I propose we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. Okay, so we may find a picture of him here, or yo, his painting is missing. What the hell? Fascinating. Well, let's go here first. We'll examine the missing painting in a bit. Looks like forensics is taking the day off today. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. I suppose it can't hurt to take a look around, though. Alright. What about this photo? An old movie poster. Apparently this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check that out one of these days. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. You couldn't cram more legal books in here, even if you wanted to. All the cases the chief worked on are filed in here. Are some of these files missing? Nah, I'm imagining things. Except they are. Mia's favorite potted plant. I guess I'll have to water it now. You better not forget to water it. Sky is blue. So am I. For that hotel right across the way. Damn. Alright. Let's head to that law office, baby. Aha! There's our photo. Huh. Looks like Grossberg is out today. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason? Oh, whoops. I meant to examine. Well, first things first. What's this? Old photos? There are two lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the back. DL6 Incident, Exhibit A. DL6 Incident, Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. And it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. Okay. The mother, I presume. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took? Yeah. I think I'll swap them. Yeah, we need this guy. This is our man. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelf filled with expensive-looking books. Funny. Don't look like they've ever been read. Okay, yeah, we got that one. I guess I should just check out the elephant in the room. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah, it was a painting of... Fuck, it was like a fisherman, yeah? Wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow. Interesting, alright. He's on the run. He stole the painting. I'm clocking him. Good morning, Double Jumper. Alright, let's see here. We gotta now head back to the lovely bellboy. And we can present him with this photo. Take a look at this photo.
That's him, detective.
I'm the lawyer.
Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is.
No, I don't.
Without a doubt, this is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit?
Fuck, what the fuck is that word? Affidavit? Affidavit? But I don't fucking know. You think I know French? I tried to learn French in middle school, I gave up.
He's swearing that it's him.
What? This guy's way too excited about this. Yeah, I had to write it down.
Well,
Sure, why not?
Yes, I've always wanted to write one, sir. From henceforth, I shall be known as the bellboy who swore that... whatever the fuck that is.
And instead you're learning Japanese, a much simpler language, surely. Pronunciation-wise, yeah, because there's only, like, 46 sounds in Japanese. Well, I mean, there's a little more than 46, but, like, I mean, yeah, at least I know every letter is gonna be pronounced the same, and then there's no, like, weird pronunciation rules or whatever, like, you know? The hardest part about Japanese is reading, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't found it that rough. Yippee! None of us May could play dumb to this. David. So, or David. So, David. Except for that how obviousness so quirky. Yeah, that is a little bit weird. With how that's done. You know, I don't know why. It's surely a strange quirk of the language, but honestly, it's like once you know the rule, it's very simple. It's just like, you know, if you have the hiragana for ha after a subject, it's probably gonna be pronounced as wa. I said that in like the most like American way ever. Trying to figure out this damn Vocaloid song is called Sorewa. It's probably Sorewa. Sorewa ikiko ikoto deo. Yeah, because it would be like this being the subject. Ikoto deo. What does that mean? Hang on. A word learning moment. Ikoto deo. Dayo. Ah! Sorry, the writing it all at once fucked me up. I see. Yeah. それはいいことだよ. There we go. That sounds way more normal. Yeah, that's, like, it's a good thing. YouTube music is annoying and doesn't want to do that. Yeah. So yeah, it's それはいいことだよ. Basically, それは meaning, like this, and this being the subject, I meaning good, koto being thing, and then dayo is kind of like a, it's just, I don't know, it's a vibes thing. There are lots of like sentence enders to Japanese that don't really mean anything. It's just kind of a vibe. Yeah, I closest I could say is like maybe like if you say like you know after a sentence, like it's a vibe, you know, but you're not actually like asking, you know. It's just like a fun way to end your sentence. Anyway, we got that. In which case, maybe I can, get May to talk about it. Yeah, in it. Actually, the closest thing in Japanese to in it is, ne. So, like, you know, like, if you're, like, ever going, like, genki desu ne, that's, like, you can add ne to the end of anything. Almost, it's kind of like you're sharing the feeling of it. So like, you know, like genki desu ne is like, oh, it feels good, doesn't it? Or it feels good, innit? And you just slap ne onto anything, and it works exactly the same way, and it does. There was a funny post I saw about it, and it's stuck in my brain.
You again? Could you take a hint and stay gone?
But I really want to learn Japanese. I'm a big nerd, but outside of understanding media a little better, I would never use it in my real life. Well, I mean, you just you get friends who speak it, right? Like if you get like in a little community, I wouldn't be opposed to adding like a little language learning section to my server to fuck around and talk Japanese in. Could be fun. Plus, like, you never know. What if you need it? What if you do need it? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me.
Oh, so it's my fault now. You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart.
That does it. In this case, it's done. I'm shaving my head. All right, let's present that thing. Do you have a look at this?
What's that?
The bellboy's... It tells us everything he saw. Such as the man you checked in with. Who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Let's push her hard. This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. Now he's playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press.
What?
Even though he said he should have been a witness to the murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation.
Oh, fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer.
Yes! Man, that felt good. It's great to be alive.
Why are you pumping your fist in the air?
Now, tell me about the man you were with.
That man, he's my boss. Red White, the president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp.
Red, white, ooh, red, white, blue? Red, white, blue? Mr. America? Information gathering?
Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency.
So, this is the man that was with you the night of the murder?
I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her.
It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Yeah, so on the name of the song, most places online would write in the Latin alphabet as "Sore wa ii koto da yo," but YouTube Music for some reason puts it as "Sore ha ii koto da yo." That's so strange. I wonder why. Is it like maybe it's because Japanese is written without spaces, but it knows like there maybe should be a space after the ha hiragana because it's a subject marker in most cases. That's the only thing I can think of. Kind of machine translation issue happening for sure. Yeah, for sure. All right. Let's go to Blue Corp. Oh, he's got the painting. Suspicious. What's with the surreal decor? Ah, fuck. I forgot what voice I gave this guy. Welcome! Please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name? What's your name? I was just inquirably asking about the title you go by. Right. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably? Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous! Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. Dalmek? Is this Dalmek? What is such a Chad-looking guy? Nah, you want to see a real Chad-looking guy? That's Chad Dixon. The Chad of all time. This is Dalmek? I understand. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with a worldly challenge. What a fruitcake. Hey, Phoenix! Whoa! Whoa! Buddy. No need to be like that, jeez. Motherfucker. He can't say that. Like that was like a few steps away from being a slur, Jesus. Let me guess. You're an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yikes, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Let's have a chat. Miss May. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct, she was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap?
Indeed, she's paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description.
Hello, welcome in, Helen. Helen Otis? First time chat. Hell yeah. I do see a kind of interesting post talking about how, despite the fact Ace Attorney is insanely queer-coded, it also has pretty homophobic in a way that fans don't really knows. I feel like that's the case with a lot of media with queer characters that in this time period. I mean, I'm looking at Persona 4 specifically, which is like simultaneously extremely queer and extremely homophobic and transphobic at the same time. Oh, you want a good example of that kind of shit? Oh, your second favorite case? Hell yeah!
She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that you would do this.
It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. Night of the murder. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room?
Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy.
Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly.
No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that.
Raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May.
Oh, the police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement.
What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway?
Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future. You might say we are the future.
Sell information?
In just 10 years, I've built this business into the grand office you see now. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as the founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not?
There's something that's been bothering me.
Yes, what might that be?
The big painting on the wall over there. It's a very striking piece of art.
Magnificentious, fuck. Magnificentious, isn't it?
Yeah. Why am I making small talk?
No,
there's more. There's something that's been bothering me.
Yes, what might that be?
That big painting on the wall over there. I've seen it before. You know, I've actually seen that painting before.
Oh.
Just yesterday, actually.
Your point being?
My point is simple. Rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall?
Mr. Wrong, was it?
Right.
It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you?
Huh? A lawyer?
No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. With nothing, zilch, zippo, nada! Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grody Burger.
What?
He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it, but it's you who will be found guilty.
What?
Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding.
So you say. I wonder, is that kind of control really possible?
I don't expect you to understand. It's a world beyond your compensation. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume.
Mr. Grossberg's, yes.
Then you must ask him, why is it that his painting of his... Why is it this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you? Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There is nothing more to discuss.
Okay, I think that's my cue to go back to his office. Ooh, okay. Yep. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat?
Jumping Josephets! Oh, you!
What's wrong? You look so pensive. It's like an old man at the end of his days.
Huh? I'm not so senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess.
Nothing's really bothering him. That much is clear. Today's trial? So, you come to see the trial?
Yes, I did. Something was bothering me last night, you see. I couldn't get a wink of sleep.
Really? What was that?
Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you much thanks. Truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl.
I asked before, but why did he refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know.
A right, Mr. Right? No, I'm sorry, it's just I need more time to think about it, my boy.
He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit.
Oh, I see.
Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me.
Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy.
You see, it's just a big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp. Red White's office.
So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed that you would. It is a large painting.
Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow.
Connected, you say?
Yes, and I know what it is.
They're lovers! No way!
He's blackmailing him. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof.
Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest, so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate.
What is he talking about?
Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels at finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying for them for 15 years now.
15 years?
All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed.
The name on the back of these photographs.
As you suspected, I cannot stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did.
So that's the connection.
It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible.
Impossible? Why?
He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians.
What?
They are bound, unable to harm themselves, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years.
DL6 incident. What is the DL6 incident?
DL6 is nothing more than a sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium.
A medium?
Her name was Misty Fay.
Hey.
Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud.
This is what Maya was talking about the other day.
I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident.
reason for blackmail. But why were you blackmailed for this, Miss Gersberg?
The TL6 incident was a top secret case at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him.
You told White?
He offered me riches. It is embarrassing to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail.
I see.
White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office.
Mia's office?
She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found.
I wonder... Would you have a comment on this?
Sorry, my boy, I don't think I can help you.
Okay, no. Alright, I think that's my cue to go back to, Day & Co. Information County soundtracks is flat out really good. Yeah. It's funny. I mean, this room seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Sir Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Alright. I imagine it's gonna be here. All the cases that she's ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? Probably for White, right? T-U... I know, W! White! The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? Oh yeah, baby. Can I find anything else? Yeah, skim it. Oh, no farm flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest part's here, at the end in S. Suicide? Ew! What? Phoenix! What do you mean, ew? What the fuck? She has a collection of suicide reports? Politicians, policemen... Oh. She's writing on most of these in pencil. White. This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I could use these newspaper clippings. Find the most disturbing one. Let's go! Okay. Let's leave him. I got what was needed here. Okay, Alright. Seems I got everything. Now, where to go next? Maybe back to Grossberg? Here we go. I found this in Mia's files.
So she was investigating Red White, as I suspected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court.
Not a bad idea. Okay. Sorry, sir. I borrowed this.
Ah, so it is you, my boy.
Who is this man?
It's a long story. I'll be needing that back now.
He doesn't want to talk about it for some reason. It's Mr. White. We've seen him. I already given back this photograph. There we go. Is there anything at all you could tell me? I don't think so. Maybe I go back to Blueport?
Well, aren't you persistent?
Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you.
Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patient further, I feel a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear?
Transparent. Blackmail. There's no point in asking someone this crooked a straight question. Need some evidence I can use as ammo.
What's wrong? Is something stuck to my face? Why yes, there's my eyes and my nose and my mouth. But of course I jest. You need not restrain your mirth, my friend. It's okay to indulge in my cosmopolitan sense of humor. I will not think less of you.
Okay, so I need to present, this to him, I think. The only clue that Mia left me. I better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life.
And this concerns me how?
I found this article in Mia's office.
Miss Mia.
She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know that you did this to... I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him. You were blackmailing him.
Blackmail?
Not just him, either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I?
What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia.
Secretary office. Hello?
Secretary's office.
Oh, no, that's a different girl. I'll just give it a blanket voice. Secretary office, hello?
Mr. Wrong will be leaving now.
Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're right. You're absolutely right. I should be looking for the killer now. And actually, I've done better. I found him. He's sitting right in front of me.
Just what are you insinuating?
Mia was on to you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and all the other documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office.
We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office.
Of course, sir. One moment, please.
White, is that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow.
What's this about?
The Mia Fey case. I witnessed a murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify.
What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Oh, Chief Hofsky, not Edward? Okay. Understood.
Quietude! I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but he could be violent.
What? What man?
Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer, the man!
What? Mr. White, this is another one of those...
Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police. Now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a Mia lawyer. As was Miss Mia.
How dare you?
I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in local lawyers associations, you see. You'll be given a lawyer as stupendously inept that they make even you look incompetent. I feel faint.
Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir.
I love this man.
Butts! Harry Butts!
Right, actually. Phoenix, right. And my friend's name is Larry.
Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right?
Detective Gumshoe. I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey.
What?
Take this despicable human into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Fucked up. Need to chug some water. Can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. It's going to set a trap for me. And the prosecution will be in on it, of course. Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea.
Right! Mr. Wright!
Oh, Maya. Great, they let you out of detention.
Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you.
Now I'm afraid we switched places.
What? You mean you...
I explained what happened to Maya. He's to learn to shut the fuck up? Yeah, he kinda does.
I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you!
This shit would have not happened if you hadn't gone up to Red, like, I know you did it, you're the killer. But you just keep that to yourself, I mean. Well, the thing is, like, he got him to go to testify, though, so, like, in the long run, it is beneficial, but this is an unfortunate consequence.
This man has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do?
Well... Defend me in court, baby! Alright. You can be my defense lawyer tomorrow.
Alright.
Huh?
Leave it to me. I'm Mia's sister, after all. Lawyership runs in our blood.
Wasn't it ghost powers that ran in your blood?
I better run to the bookstore and pick up a copy of Law for Rookies.
Wait!
What?
I'm kidding, it was a joke!
No way!
No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway.
But I can't just sit here and do nothing. Gotta give that man a piece of my mind.
Just a piece? Okay. Then, come to the trial tomorrow.
Okay. I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two.
I bet Maya could speedrun law school in a night. For sure. One all-nighter and she's good. Times may change, yet with crime it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up on the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as a star witness. This is it. Tomorrow it's me or him. To be continued. Ooh. All right. I think we'll take a little breaky break for my voice. I usually don't take this many breaks, but I feel like with the talking with a reading game like this you gotta, and they give me nice little break points. So I'll be back in like, I don't know, like 3 minutes or so. Be right back.
Alright. We're back. I went to go sit down with my kitties a little bit. They're both cuddled up on the couch next to each other. They're very, very sweet. They love each other very, very much. They were very happy for me to hang out with them for a bit. Oh, that's scary. The game stopped coming out of my headphones, started coming out of my main. Oh, I don't like that. Hang on. All right, let me save and restart the game, because that's gonna be annoying if yeah, we don't want that. 1 second. Whoops, the wrong thing. Okay, let me close and open it back up. Let's see, where is... There we go. Was this close to accidentally re-sleeping? Came back at the right time? Hell yeah. My immaculate timing. Whoa. Racy. The yapper. Okay. And then, let me just, and then that can come back. Yippee! Alright. Let's continue.
Well, I guess this is it.
Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today.
Phoenix, look!
Whoa. Prosecutor Edgeworth.
I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me.
What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story.
I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything.
Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this?
Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So if I make that my policy, Edgeworth,
You've changed.
Hmm? Phoenix, you know him?
don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. Oh.
Phoenix.
Well, court will be starting soon.
What? Wait. Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not...
I'll be defending myself.
What?
Okay. Let's do this. They were past yaoi lovers, I'm calling it. They kissed in attorney school.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this?
Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself.
Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we'll be hearing the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness.
I went far too smoothly. Why did the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. He was going to raise an objection about this. He supposed it to me. When did... Nah, we gotta stir up trouble. Mr. Edgeworth, you want explanation to the court. Why did this witness testify in the trial against Maya Fey?
I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that this May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court.
Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor.
Great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere.
I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Your name. Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse?
Name. These two are great together.
My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blongonino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp.
Did you know the victim is Mia Fey?
That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White, you may begin your testimony.
If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. You know, it's bad when Edgeworth is already getting annoyed at this guy. Yeah, it's so Dover. I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but you're not winning this one, buddy. I know I'm innocent. I saw myself not do it. I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing.
I hope you've made peace with God, Mr. Lawyer.
Let him have it, Phoenix.
Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quite quietly reading to you some papers by the window. And then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look across the Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once, and she too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over.
If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright.
Your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Fucking crazy. This is a fucking clown court, let me tell you. Because they perfectly allowed for, you know, May's testimony, which we proved, you know, was fabricated most likely. And then this guy comes in saying, oh no, it actually wasn't, it actually wasn't a woman. It was not Maya Fey who did this. It was actually a man with a completely different build and stature that we could not possibly mistake the two. And they're just like, no, we accept this. This is true. This is real. Like, it's, it's so fucking stupid. Can't believe they fucking allow this. Alright, let's see. Goes by the window, her bedlam, surprise from building. Spiky, that's not what I wanted you to... Damn it, Pete, I wanted you to point out the fact that there was a completely different testimony yesterday. What you just said directly conflicts with Ms. May's testimony. Thank you, Phoenix. Ms. May clearly stated the assailant looked like a girl.
I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer.
Just what is your eyesight?
Counting both eyes, 40.
40? Don't add them together.
I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good.
Hey, whose side is the judge on anyway? Not yours, buddy.
And what did you do then? I called Miss May over at once. She too- fuck, right. Alright, right. Okay, I've read this already anyhow. Let's see here.
She ran, you get chased, there was a terrible impaction. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened.
Of course, comprehende, I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I'm always absolutely perfect.
Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail.
Nah, we were told the right last time. Are you sure about that?
How many times must I say it? I'm absolutely perfect. End of story.
How many times must I hear that?
Psst, Phoenix! Doesn't something about that strike you as a little odd?
Yeah. Maybe I need to present something? Oh, right, the evidence. Yeah, the May testimony. Here we go.
Objection!
That's the problem. Wait right there! Mr. White, you've dug your own grave!
What is this?
You said the victim ran to the left. But that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated the victim ran right. I wonder if there's a reason they would give different directions. It's almost as if they were viewing it from two different angles.
Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her.
I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd?
Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did.
Phoenix,
Look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one.
true. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So, he did witness the killing? Yeah, because he fucking did it, Phoenix. Wait a second.
Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court?
Both are right. Both witnesses are telling the truth. For once.
I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction.
There's one scenario which would explain their conflicting accounts.
What?
Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel.
Mr. Wright! What do you mean? Yes, what do you mean?
He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been?
In the law office of Fay & Co., of course.
More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. Oh yeah, baby. Right here. This is where he was. Look! When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear as though she ran to the left.
Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. This is where the killer was
That is where the killer was standing. There we go. I can read.
Order! I will have order!
Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion! The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer.
What now? He's laughing?
The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I've been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony.
Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy.
Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer?
Nuh-uh. That's not what the evidence says.
That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony?
You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Alright. Let's get to the you hit her twice. There we go, alright. A singular blow, buddy. Mr. White. The victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White. Wasn't it you who told this court you were abso-positively perfect?
I will refrain from using this phrase from now on.
Your Honor, you can ask the witness for a new testimony.
The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite.
Objection!
The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice! Don't let him get away! Let's fucking go!
Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony.
The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White.
Mr. White? Okay. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. And then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap! Thwap indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting.
Deal with it. This is almost over. Damn right. Fuck you and your tummy ache. Alright, let's see. The thing fall? What thing? You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing?
Huh, oh, that. The glass light stand.
Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene.
Phoenix, isn't something about that strike you as odd?
Yeah. One, you can't probably see that from the hotel. And two, how the fuck would you hear that from across the fucking street? These people have superhuman hearing if we're to believe their testimony. Are you kidding me? Mr. White.
Huh, what?
You're saying you saw the glass light stand?
Yes.
Then change your testimony to reflect that.
Sorry, my bad. A witness will arise his testimony. Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. The next moment I saw Miss Beer run to the left. Okay.
I don't... Yeah, you definitely couldn't see it.
Objection!
Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand.
What?
Look at this.
These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes?
Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that?
Ridiculosity!
Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place.
Mr. White.
Mr. White? You did it, didn't you?
Mr. Your Honor. Miss Mia.
Looks like we're about to get our verdict.
Objection!
That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices to misfit. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? No, you wouldn't, Mr. White. In order to place a wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct! You are most correct, Miles.
Give me a break!
Yes, in order to place a wiretap, I breached Fay & Co. law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what this all means, Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then.
Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is.
Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping.
Stop shining in my face. Fucking hate this guy. Like, he feels like he's like the star of a Colgate commercial or some shit, the way his teeth sparkle.
Leave it to me. I feel faint. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So you saw the stand the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over by the sound? Correct, that is right. I see, very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine. What am I supposed to do now?
Good luck, Phoenix. I love my emotional support spirit medium right next to me. Alright. Beginning of September, the week before the murder. Entered. Is the wiretap. I mean, like, why you and not one of your lackeys, buddy? Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May?
Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fay & Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's.
You just said they were unidentified! And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Damn it!
Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to Fay & Co. law offices.
For why? Why did you tap Mia's phone?
This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality.
Let's, why beginning of September? Do you have proof? Damn it.
Miss April May knew the details of Miss Fay's phone conversation. This proves the wiretap was placed before the murder.
Huh. Right. Okay. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand?
The light stand was made entirely out of glass. I was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all.
Damn it. There's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well. Maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. Is there anything I can present? Oh, like, maybe we could bluff that his fingerprints were not found on the wiretap?
Objection!
The evidence clearly reveals a contradiction. Okay. That sounds like it's over. Like, that's a stupid mistake dialogue. They aren't. Yep, yeah. Okay. Not at all.
Mr. Wright, please think of the facts over before making decisions.
Okay. Damn it. Fuck. It's so Jover. What the hell? It moves you automatically over to the next one. I presented the wiretap on I entered, right? I'm gonna watch me make the same mistake again. Okay, yeah. Never mind. Don't look at me. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, yeah, it leaves me on the same thing. Oh, don't tell me I've run out of ammo.
I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up?
Yes, Your Honor. Open and shut case. Phoenix must have done this. And this is just a case of false narrator. Phoenix, right? You know, you making good points. I do love my unreliable narrator stories. Yeah, you know what? Looking back on it, obviously it was Phoenix. There was literally no one else it could be. Phoenix just lied to me in the opening cutscene, and he showed this guy's face out of spite. Psychological horror, Ace Attorney win. That could be fun. What if I play the murderer? What then? You did it? You got up? Hell yeah! You're so very brave, Chumper.
Phoenix, over here!
I know that voice. Wait, wrong girl. Mia! Never give up, Phoenix. Mia! Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Or Phoenix is also a spirit medium. And he summoned Mia's spirit from the grave after losing his second, I guess this is technically his third battle in court. Disappointed in him from beyond the grave. How dare he give up after all that she's taught him? You're finally awake. Fuck, we're in the Skyrim opening. It's over. Gah! Hey, Phoenix. Jack? That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. I don't like that. That's scary. Yeah, did her boob grow to channel Mia? You're Maya? Didn't you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears it was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but I am also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh, yeah, the one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix, White wrote that, not me. So, what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? The regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item. Glass light stand. Oh, she just got it. Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th? That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa! Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? The beginning of September, a week before the murder. So looking at this, how the fuck did their mom get called a fraud when this is what channeling looks like? I mean, it could be a little visual... Well, no, because Phoenix, like, actively, like, mistook her. I mean, maybe it's just because they're sisters, so, like, the stance was so powerful it's invoking the image of Mia. But, like, there's not an actual transformation going. Maybe that's it. No, it's very much diegetic, okay? Like, her tits did grow, okay? I'm writing this in my notes. Spirit mediums can shapeshift. Fascinating. Well, Okay, well the mom got called a fraud because no one witnessed that except for the police, right? So then when the leak got out and the guy was innocent, everyone just called her a fraud. It's not like they saw the actual channeling, right? No one knows what it looks like, except for the police. And now Phoenix Wright. Hey, listen, it's an important thing to keep track of, alright? He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. And, yeah, and there's 2 guards back there. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent, now you just have to prove it. Right. Let's go! Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant... rather, are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then, let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please, give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Edgeworth, you just dug your motherfucking grave. Either he is so cocky that he can't see himself losing, which is the most likely option, or he wants to give his ex-boyfriend a chance. Because he secretly still loves him. He doesn't want to put in jail. Alright, I think we should target, yeah, that is when I saw the light stand. So let's present the receipt.
Objection!
Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase? Why, that's the day before the murder. You see? Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Faye & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White? Can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then that is all for the trial of...
Objection!
Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there's no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry onto this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. I'm objecting. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, if anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied.
What?
The completion of the trial of Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow.
No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all.
Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course, thank you for your time.
The witness will stay. Oh, fuck. The witness will stay.
Mia?
Phoenix, read this note out loud.
Mia? What's this?
You know, I did vaguely remember Mia's spirit coming to help us out, but I forgot that it was in Maya's body. I thought, like, you know, we would just, like, get, like, her actual sprite there. That I completely forgot about, which it surprises me because it's such a striking visual.
Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright.
No, big titty Maya Mia. Yep. Rather cursed, isn't it? You bet I am. My life is riding on this one.
I have something
I would like to read to the court. Memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened.
Stop! Desist! Halt! Please stop! Make him stop! How? How did you get that list?
Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now, or else this list will be released to the press.
I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker.
Case closed, Your Honor.
God, Phoenix's little goofy smile is top tier. Their distress with his just like cheeky little awkward smile is so good. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
You've done it again! That was quite a spirited defense.
Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was.
Well. This court finds the defense, rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty.
Let's fucking go. Oh, I lost his voice a little there, but it's fine. I like the confetti in our courtroom.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
September 9th. 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations! I'm lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live? My time here's running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No! There's still so much to say! Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix? Can you come to the office tonight? Say 9 o'clock? The office? I'll see you later.
Chief! Mia! being here. It's hard not to think about that night.
You came.
Mia.
I was kind of worried you might not.
Huh? Of course I came.
Well then. I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger?
Mia?
You should see your face!
Mia!
What are you talking about? It's me, Maya!
Maya?
What, did I look like my sister?
Look like you were her.
I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you?
Maya, why are you here?
Because of this. See, Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me.
Take care of... Huh?
She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you.
Nick?
You know what this means? We're partners.
You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. Nickname, if you will. No way! Or, you know, Phoenix? Phoenix? Get it? Get it? It's like the end part of his name. If it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Writing code law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah! Thanks, Maya!
Oh, that's cute.
Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching.
Right, okay, Nick, let's do it.
Huh? Do what?
Burgers, dummy, burgers. It's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a-wasting.
Okay. Wait up! Let's go! Our second case finished. A significant portion longer than the first one. As to be expected. That this is like the typical format. I think from here on we don't see the face of the killer, so we don't know who exactly did it. I'm excited for that. Brand new episode added, baby. Oh wait, fuck. Well, yeah, I save. Time to use our brains, yeah. I do wonder if I should continue or not. I have been live for almost 5 hours, which is very short for a lure stream, I should say. You put some confetti lore. Ooh, hang on. I want to read this. Oh, I see a little comic. Oh, Edgeworth being so upset is very good. Gumshoe based? The based gumshoe? 5 hours did fly by, yeah. I mean, Because if I start the next case, I imagine it's going to be about as long as this one was. Which means that's about, like, what, like a 4-ish hours to complete? Yeah. I don't know if I can do all of that. And I don't know. I don't really want to stop in the middle of one. I like to get it all in one go. Yeah, I think that was a good endpoint. It is also almost 4 in the morning for me, so perhaps I should stop for the night. Yeah, I will.
Alright. This was very fun. As I was playing, some things did slowly start kind of coming back to me, but not exactly. I would just kind of get like vague, like, oh yeah, I can like kind of remember this a little bit. I don't remember really. Well, I vaguely remember a little bit about the next case, and then I think after that is the one where I stopped. So I'm excited to get there. That'll happen next stream probably. At the very least, we'll finish Turnabout Samurai next time. But we'll see if we can get 2 down. If not, I mean 1 would make for maybe my shortest stream ever. That would be crazy. I guess we'll see. For now, though, I hope everyone enjoyed hanging out with me. Yeah, I don't really have much more else to say. I'm very, very glad to be back and hopefully streaming a little more consistently again. And by consistently, I mean whenever the fuck I want, because I have no schedule and I do as I please. Good night, everyone!